So we have had a pretty frantic day. Hold on, let me get our camera working. How do we get our...
Oh, gotta turn down my audio. There we go.
Alright, anyway, you guys can watch on Joe's camera. Hey, Benny. Alright guys, so we had a crazy frantic day. Let me tell you guys the story. Okay, so we're trying to get ready for the Chris Gethard show. Okay, so today, at the beginning of today, none of the robots were working. So
No, we got them working last night. So when we shipped them there, they weren't working. None of them were working out of the box.
this is called dramatic effect.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, okay, some of it was like very, like iffy whether they're working or not. But that was the morning, and then, so like we're on the phone with Dave, our liaison at the Chris Gethard show, and we're just trying to figure things out. Then water starts dripping onto our table. There's a pipe leak right above our table, and there's an art show going to be going on. So we're like, oh crap, we're on the phone with Dave, this is going on, let's move, we have to move. So we move, we cram into this tiny room where, like, if you walk through the door, you actually, you touch the other person. That's how small this room is. So we're in there, and so these are the issues that we've had. Well, they had a lot of network issues. Like I don't know, a ton of Wi-Fi issues.
Oh, you missed the part where we had Renee on Discord chat.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
sorry.
Taking it from the beginning.
Plug me in.
Wait, 1 second. Let me. That's the best part, really. That's the climax. So where were we? Oh, wait, Jose's here. Jill's here. I'm here. You can only see Jill, I think, though. Oh yeah, so they were having a ton of network issues. They even plugged in their Ethernet cord. Somehow even that couldn't connect. So we ended up using Screen Hero. They ended up thinking that Screen Hero was malware. So that's like the level of network issues that they were getting. Anyway, the story is we needed to update. Oh, did I pull that out?
Oh, it just didn't work.
So we needed to update King Pong because Renee, Robo Empress, she had some updates that she wanted to make.
Well, they asked us for some updates.
Oh, they asked us for some updates.
Yeah.
So so Renee, she graciously did them. She did a great job, and we wanted to make those changes onto the robot. So we had to reverse SSH. I don't remember exactly the details of how we got that to work. Anyway, it was a huge cluster, and then we got the reverse SSH to work. There was a point where so from the reverse SSH, we were trying to then SSH into one of these other robots. So King Pong was what we were ultimately trying to get into, but we couldn't access it. So we thought, okay, let's just, if we can reverse SSH into either Box, the Alpha or the Tele, then maybe we can SSH into King Pong that way. That ended up not working because we were trying to get the IP address, and that was a whole mess too. Like people were downloading Fing, and we were like looking up how to find like devices on a network. Anyway, we ended up screen heroing with Dave and Noah, and then so we had, what was it? Oh, so we had Dave on the phone. I was screen heroing with Renee. Rick called.
So I had Dave on my phone, Rick on your phone.
So Dave was on one phone. We put it on the table on speaker. Rick called. We put Rick on speaker right next to Dave. They were in fact trying to talk to each other at one point, like across speaker phones. Renee was listening to all of this. So
Luckily, me and Theo were co-located.
we were we were co-located, and then okay, so we did that. Okay, and then we got finally. Oh yeah, oh yeah, can't forget this part. So then on Screen Hero, we're on Noah's Screen Hero, and we try to type, and it comes out in like Vietnamese or something. Like
What?
there's like accents all over our characters, and his computer starts going haywire. His caps lock apparently gets broken.
Oh, they got malware.
And he's like typing to us in the message. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm not yelling at you, I promise. I really want to help you. It's all in caps. It was like straight out of a sitcom. We finally end up getting into King Pong. And then I typed in manually by hand all of Renee's changes from a diff that she sent me, and then I forgot like one word. We had to go back, syntax error, fix that, and then we thought, okay, all the syntax errors are over, we should be good. And then suddenly it disconnects and it doesn't come back online again. It doesn't come back online again, and then we freak out. We're calling people, and then I think, is there anything else? I think what happened then was we just rebooted King Pong, and of course,
Yeah, the reboot works.
it works. Who knows? So that was a mystery why it didn't work. But yeah, I think that was it. Now, all three of the robots are currently they're streaming, they're controllable, but we're not in the clear yet. I mean, the show hasn't even aired yet. It's airing at 8 p.m. today. I think you might be able to catch the stream on their YouTube channel. I'm not sure about that, but it's on True TV. But the rehearsal went well. We got all the robots. Like, it's like straight out of a movie. Like, at the last minute, we got all the robots finally working. They did the rehearsal. Maybe some people didn't even realize that we were all like running around like with their heads cut off.
Well, they're doing the same thing.
They were doing the same thing, but I don't know. Some people looked pretty cool and smooth, like Chris Getter. I don't know if anybody told him. But we finally got it working. That's all that matters. And the rehearsal went great. They're shooting out ping pong balls. So anyway, fingers crossed. Hopefully it stays up and running for the next couple hours. But yeah, that's the high level update. The Chris Gethard Show. We are featured. Well, I don't know if I can say featured, but we are a part of the Chris Gethard Show this week. So
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware of like really the scope of their show until yesterday, because when we talked to them originally, they had the YouTube channel and their YouTube following's like 25,000 people.
Yeah.
And then Theo, and then it came up in conversation yesterday that they're getting 300,000 plus viewers on their show, that their guest today is John Oliver. I'm just like, how are we gonna handle this stuff? And then like one of the other things that we did too was just to help mitigate like the onslaught of traffic that we're expecting, because there's no way we're gonna handle this right now. Is we just put like a cap on the users that come in, so if the CPU on the server gets too high, they'll get a different page, but we have a special URL key for people to get priority access in case it like starts locking people out.
Yeah.
So there's that. Another high level update, Gabriella actually got another internship position that pays more, so she actually like put in her notice. So she is leaving at the end of the week. I think she's already sort of left. So yeah, that was quick.
We wish her the best.
We wish her the best.
Thanks, Gabby, for all your work.
Thank you, Gabby.
Oh, man.
And then yeah, like we've just been cramming on mostly supporting this. So like Rick and Theo have been crazy working on trying to get things working and stable.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If this was a month out, I mean, not to say like we won't kill it tonight, but if it was a month out and we had like the new Robocaster pages to show everybody, we had the scalability to handle more people, man, it could have knocked it out of the park.
It's
But
alright.
who knows?
I mean,
maybe we still will knock it out of the park.
We just didn't have clear expectations on
Yeah.
either side. I
Yeah,
don't
just-
think.
We're
So
just blindsided.
yeah.
But who knows? I mean, bright side, John Oliver will see all this happening and he'll be like, hey, who's controlling that robot? Like, oh, like
It's
the
James
internet's
from-
controlling that robot. He's like, what? No
It's
way, I
James.
need
He's
this
gonna
on
be
my
like-
show.
He's gonna be like, who's the asshole controlling that robot? I'm gonna get him.
Telling you guys, it'll be Janice.
But anyway, then, so that was a really long high level update. Let's just do a super quick individual updates if anybody has anything. Me just putting that busy page together, getting the robots online. That's it for me. Kevin, you have anything?
Me, I'm here too. For me.
What's up?
I said, I don't have
No updates. Jose?
Not much other than bringing the one alpha, not this one, the bringing an alpha about the, because I was in San Diego and I saw Rick real quick, but I've been taking the day off yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jose. Benny, you got an update?
I got one day in the office. I haven't really done anything else. I'm spent this week chilling out. Nothing.
It was hard to catch that.
Yeah, I
Did you
didn't catch much of
I didn't
that.
hear anything.
No real updates. I worked out one day in the office and I like helped Jill a bit, but I haven't really done anything too exciting.
Okay.
That's your code running on the telebot that's gonna be live tonight.
Oh boy, I hope it doesn't do terrible things and doesn't break things
Your
instead.
code is on TV.
Your code is on TV.
Wow, let's see it all.
All right, Rick.
I'd just like to say that I think this company has come a long way in the last year or so. I think we owe it.
It's gonna be a mystery.
Yeah.
We don't
Each
know.
other
Oh.
for basically a kind of a joke. It's like, why is this robot looking at somebody's feet? This is a legitimate cable channel. I used to watch. This used to be Court TV. O.J. Simpson trial. I used to watch this when I was little. They became True TV. We're on like a real cable channel.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're only steps away from having proper monetization and scalability. And then, if we did something like this under the right conditions, we could probably rake in quite a bit of cash and make people happy with this show. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is impressive, and it's a testament to all of our competency and talent.
Let's not jinx it too much.
I
No.
just want to put it now. That said, yeah, the site's probably going to blow out tonight.
It's probably
we're
gonna
be
blow
on
out.
guard.
Yeah.
We're going to be on vigilant and try to keep it running as long as we can.
Yeah. No, but definitely we've come a long way. Come a long way from the old RunMyRobot with the Doom guy on the front page and like the huge plastic black gigantic robots, and then doing
No,
the
they're just medium size plastic robots.
and doing the road trips, not road trips, but flying all over the country, showing them to people at
Oh,
these
we're
maker
gonna get
fairs.
back to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to that.
I brought
Yeah.
Zombies
That's
back
Robot
with
Con.
me.
Yeah.
You brought zombies back?
I brought Zombies with me
Oh, Zombies.
from San Diego. He's gonna
Oh,
be
sweet.
back.
You should make a comeback.
Yeah, once we get the scalability stuff down, like we're gonna hit all the things. We're gonna get big. We're gonna get big fast.
All right, Joe. Your update.
My update is I did CSS, and if the site explodes, you'll see my beautiful page that I made. It's my first page written in CSS ever. I had to redo some of Von Drax Alpha, and I'll probably get back to that tomorrow at some point. As you can imagine, just coordinating with all the people on the Chris Gethard show, like all of this is going on simultaneously, where along with the fact that we have resources from Parallax actively working on like a tele board for us, and all the other little odds and ends going on. So it's been pretty tough to keep up with stuff and stay productive at the same time. We're staring at people's butts. That's just looking at the feed from the thing. But yeah, no, things have come a long way. This is, I think, probably going to be somewhat a defining moment for us, and I hope that a lot of good things come from this. Like, I know that we're not like in the most ideal situation ever, but I think that we've come up with a way where like things will work good enough. Like the people who are on there will have fun, and hopefully will impress the people on the show, and because it's, you know, broadcasted to a lot of eyeballs, you know, we'll start seeing some real network effect if this can, you know, be pretty funny. But yeah, thank you guys for working like as hard as you are. Yeah, because we're gonna have like 10 beers after this, and you're all invited if you're here, I guess. You can still have a beer.
Tell a beer.
Yeah, we can bring a robot with us, so you can beer with us.
Remotely enjoy a beer with us.
Yeah, remote beers.
All right, everybody tune into the show at 8, and I think we can start blasting it at 8.
What is it?
Oh, really? Okay.
What?
Wait, before you, don't advertise the site in any
Yeah.
way. Do not advertise the site in any way.
Wait, what do you
know, while the show's going on or
No Reddit
anytime
posts.
here.
Yeah.
Could you define that better? Like, I understand kind of what you're saying, but that's for me.
I'm just saying, don't make a post anywhere. I guess if you want to tell some, like your mother or something, it's okay. But don't expose it to the internet in any way. Just, we're going to have enough traffic from the site.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, tune in and tell your mothers.
Tell your mom.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for your hard work.
Thank you guys.
Truly.
Have a good evening.
You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.